Honorable guest of honor, let us all stand up as we welcome the academic procession as they enter into the stadium.
Hello, hello.
Let us stand up as we welcome the academic procession. Honorable guest of honor, invited guests, graduates, please remain standing for national anthem. Thank you, Kigeme Brass Band.
Honorable Minister of Justice and Attorney General, our guest of honor, Honorable Minister of Education, the Chancellor of the Institute of Legal Practice and Development, Prosecutor General, Chief Ombudsman, Chairperson of the National Commission for Human Rights, heads of institutions here present, distinguished guests, esteemed graduates, ladies and gentlemen, and all protocol observed, good morning and welcome to the 13th graduation ceremony of the Institute of Legal Practice and Development. My name is Arub Mutoniwase, and alongside
Bangan Shaviate,
and we are the masters of today's ceremony, and we are very pleased, and it is a great honor to guide you through this important occasion.
as we celebrate the remarkable achievement of our graduates, let us take 1 minute of silence to remember and honor our 2 evening students, Carissa Roger, a student from Evening 15, and Kizere Dominique, a student of Evening 16, who passed away and would have wished to stand with us today, but they are no longer with us. Please let us take 1 minute of silence to remember them. Before we continue with the proceedings of the event, please be seated as we now invite the Chancellor to officially constitute the congregation. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
by the powers invested in me by the law establishing the Institute of Legal Practice and Development, read with the law determining the organization of education, I hereby declare the 13th Congregation of the Institute of Legal Practice and Development opened.
Thank you, Chancellor, for constituting the congregation. Your presence here today ascribes the validity of today's event. For a short announcement, for those who need to have short calls, from distant you will use the other entrance, and from the VIP tent they will use the other side.
Thank you very much, Rector. I would also like to recognize the presence here today of the private sectors that are here. I recognize the presence of Kindi's Coffee Shop that has a delightful selection of coffees and snacks. I would also like to recognize Heritage Hotel that is going to provide a variety of meals ready for attendees who would like to indulge during this celebration. And I would also like to recognize Nyanda Industries company, which is there to make sure that our attendees can have different milk-based products. Now it is my great honor to invite the Rector of the Institute of Legal Practice to come forward and address the congregation.
Thank you, dear MC, Honorable Minister of Justice and our guests of honor, Honorable Minister of Education, our Chancellor, dear representative of UNICEF Rwanda, distinguished leaders from different institutions, dear parents, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. You are all welcome. And since its inaugural establishment in 2008, the Institute of Legal Practice and Development is organizing the 13th graduation. 527 graduates will receive their degrees today. 496 among them have completed the program of DLP, and they are from 8 different nationalities, namely Cameroon, Chad, Gabon, Gambia, Ghana, Nigeria, Rwanda, and South Sudan. 31 graduates, all holding different leadership positions in Rwanda and from different educational backgrounds, have completed their degree in child justice. Today's graduation is unprecedented for 2 more reasons. Because it's the first time we're graduating our first cohort in child justice, but also it's the first time we are graduating one of our DLP program, which started this year. It is therefore a great honor and a privilege for ILPD to have all of you here in its support and in support of our graduates. I would like to emphasize that we don't take your support for granted. And before we proceed further, we would like to give a special recognition to all our leaders who are here with us today. Your unreserved support strengthens further our dedication to the mandate of the Institute. Honorable Minister of Justice, Honorable Chancellor, adult learners face a lot of challenges. They lack time, they have a lot of financial obligations. The studying environment is not as the same as they were used to. Balancing studies, work, and the family commitment, whilst maintaining some sort of equilibrium in their social life, overcoming challenges of financial and the mindset barriers, have surely left our graduates with new skills. Our graduates are here because they have adapted themselves to the speed of our younger classmates, program coordinators, and because they have abandoned their comfort zone and exposed themselves to the risk of failure. The journey was not the easy one. This is proved by the passing rate of nearly 60%. But today, together with your loved ones and all the leaders, we are celebrating your achievement. Yourselves are the living evidence that you can even achieve more, and congratulations to all of you. To our lecturers, both permanent and part-time, teaching is a phenomenal career because it is gratifying to see that you can make a difference in the trainee's life. Many of the graduates are here because you have played your role as mentor and motivator. The Institute will never thank you enough for your invaluable contribution to the building of the Cameroon, the Chad, the Gabon, the Gambia, the Ghana, the Nigeria, the Rwanda, the South Africa, and the South Sudan, and finally the Africa we want. On behalf of the Institute, I would like also to recognize the key partners who have been with the Institute in this journey. The University of Rwanda and Ines Ruengeri have offered unconditional home to our students in Kigali and Musanze. UNICEF Rwanda has supported the first and the second cohort in diploma in child justice, totaling 64 students towards the end of this academic year. Last year, Abayo and the co-advocates awarded our best performer. This year, this prestigious law firm has also continued supporting our best performer. 3 new and impactful non-governmental organizations, namely Legal Aid Forum, Interpeace Rwanda, and the Initiative for Peace and Human Rights, have also joined the long list of our prestigious partners in awarding our best performers from different intakes. These 3 NGOs are already in strategic partnership with Ilpd'S through MOUs that enable us build capacity in different areas of human rights. Now they have extended the range of their support by motivating the students. We are very grateful to all of you. Honorable Minister of Justice and our guest of honor, Honorable Minister of Education, our Chancellor, the diploma in child justice is one of the output of a zero-less strategy for universal access to justice. Justice sector has vowed for a justice system that is universally affordable, accessible, friendly, and effective. We will never emphasize enough that justice is the greatest concern of man on earth, and that it remains the ligament that is holding together civilized beings as well as civilized nations. The more we increase our understanding of the concept of justice, the more we increase the number of reasonable people with a very sensitive conscience in our respective communities. For children, it has been established that retributive justice is not always the right remedy. The restorative approach to justice rather facilitates rehabilitation and integration, 2 key strategies in justice for children. It is this same policy that called for training of a critical mass for a child-friendly justice system in Rwanda. The diploma in child justice is a multidisciplinary certificate that has equipped trainees with tailored knowledge and skills in child psychology, child victimology, social development, social justice, social media and online child protection, juvenile justice, child rights, family law, and protection of children under international human rights law. Child justice graduates have now basic skills to professionally handle child-related issues, regardless of their respective institutions. Honorable Minister of Justice and our guest of honor, Honorable Minister of Education, distinguished leaders, LPD and its stakeholders in this program, especially NCDA and UNICEF, would wish to have this program included in the budget of institutions dealing with children. For instance, all our court registrars, judges, advocates, investigators, prosecutors, and the child protection officers who are dealing with matters related to children should be certified. Mandatory certification will not only raise the quality of justice for children, but it will also help us measure the impact of this program on the Rwandan society. In addition to this, ILPD would wish to see this program benefiting other African nations, which are yet to frame or to implement child justice policies. We need, however, the assistance of all stakeholders, especially UNICEF, NCDA, National Human Rights Commission, to assist in disseminating this program beyond Rwanda. The Institute is ready to tailor a short course program to international audience, to launch a full-time mode, and to translate the program in French if it can get a full class of Francophone students, and to adopt a hybrid teaching methodology. Dear graduates, all of you who have completed your DLP are ready for any legal profession in your respective countries. Last year, we emphasized the need for honesty for our graduates to become successful lawyers and leaders. We also insisted on the role of law as a catalyzer of social peace, cohesion, and harmony, a rare commodity in systems solely built on litigation. In Africa, we know that justice is not built on the binary choice of yes and no, legal or illegal. Between the two, there is a whole world. We should always remember that justice is an element of governance. As our President Paul Kagame puts it, where governance is compromised, it is like having a weak immune system which is vulnerable to all kinds of opportunistic infections or attack. There is no way to build sustainable peace and security, both within and between our continent, without putting governance at the center. End of quotation. The falling of governance does not come as Rome did through the invasion of barbarians. It falls slowly. Any case of injustice is like a light that was guiding us go out, fading little by little. This happens when we lose sight of basic principles. Finally, don't forget that the more you gain in experience and in judgment, the more you become a good lawyer. Mastering rules is one thing. Discovering the common sense that work properly is another thing. Judgment is to law what water is to crops, said Philip Howard. Principles should allow us to think and reach a judgment that fits the situation. Law by itself cannot think. That is why it is entrusted to humans in order for them to take responsibility for its interpretation. This is part of what you have studied in common law practice, and you have to put it into practice for delivering equality and timely justice in whatever capacity you will be holding. Honorable Minister of Justice, our guest of honor, Honorable Minister of Education, our Chancellor, representative of UNICEF Rwanda, distinguished leaders, dear parents, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to conclude on a specific note for ILPD. The Institute is happy to announce that its reviewed DLP program has already been internally approved. This program will be submitted to external stakeholders and to Higher Education Council, hopefully in this December 2024, and it is expected to be implemented by July 2025 in English and in French. We need your support for this revised DLP program. We also hope that issues that are obstructing efforts to extend our education will have been addressed. In way of conclusion, the achievement that ILPD is celebrating today, including the one you will find in the 2023-2024 performance report, are the result of your support and the dedication of all the staff from the Institute. I therefore wish to thank each ILPD's staff, from the 2 vice rectors to the lowest employee at the gate or in the kitchen. Each one's efforts constitute the molecule of the success we are celebrating today, and they will be celebrating tomorrow. Together, we can still achieve more. And since we are now in the last month of the year, please allow me to wish to all of you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2025. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, dear Rector, for your words of wisdom. Your guidance and vision will surely make a long way in shaping the future of our graduates. Thank you very much, sir.
Honorable guest of honor, we have a cultural troupe called IGIHE Gitaramo to lighten the mood and celebrate the occasion. We now invite them to come forward and present their entertainment. Please come forward.
wawe Nyakugirima.
A round of applause to our troop. Our event now proceeds to the moment the graduates have been eagerly waiting for, especially conferment of their academic qualification. May I invite the Vice Chancellor in charge of academics and research to present graduates for conferment of the postgraduate diploma in legal practice and postgraduate diploma in child justice, respectively. We shall call them upon them in 2 shifts, and when your name is called, please step forward and stand in a line facing the guest before the VIP table.
Honorable Chancellor, I, Dr. IGIHE, the Vice Rector for Academics and Research of the Institute of Legal Practice and Development, have the honor to inform you that we have a total number of 527 candidates who satisfied the requirements of the Institute of Legal Practice and Development for conferment of postgraduate diploma as follows: 496 in postgraduate diploma in legal practice, 31 in postgraduate diploma in child justice. Honorable Chancellor, with your permission, I have the honor to invite the academic registrar to read the names of 496 candidates for the postgraduate diploma in legal practice.
Honorable Chancellor, I, Mugisha Richard, the Academic Registrar of ILPD, have the honor to present to you the candidate as announced by the Academic Vice Rector. Kabanda Juma, Habineza Theogene, please stand up. Go forward. You remain standing until you are awarded the diploma by the Chancellor. Semigabo Edward, Kaites Foip, Urukundo Ndinda Marie Immaculée, Kagoyile Yvette, Twahirwa Emmanuel, Vajirisha Vedast, Nakunda Annette, Kamuntu Ezra, Keza Ntaganda Lys, Kajinalo Jean d'Arc, Balaka Bariteremi, Twagirimana Clement, Umutangiza Thérèse, Bizimana Eric, Kayitali Kel, Uwela Benita, Sanzishuti Xavier, Martino Frank Samuel, Uwimana Françoise, Ndahiro Arnaud, Mucho Joshua, Manzi Aimé Fabrice, Mumule Shalom, Sadiki Munyantalama, Sanzimana Welaris, Hakimana James, Nindemana Nicole, Kayes Morin, Nikuze Naima, Sindayigaya Nicodem, Intwarane Abiel, Ishimwe Claude, Ninsima James, Ineza Honorine, Gakwenzile Janine, Adikal Monisha, Kubwimana Lacher, Niyonkuru Donata, Niyonzima Gabriel, Abijuru Benit, Ingabire Karine, Bizimana Emmanuel, Dusayimana Janine, Karigirwa Lilian, Nkurunziza Alon, Niyonkuru Sandrine, Lumumba Festo, Mukamana Primitive, Mbabazi Agnes, Rusibankiko Robert, Gafaranga Sylvestre, Bakunda Emmanuel, Gashema Ntale Merci, Mugabo Charles, Kabalisa Eli, Isimbi Yvette, Nyalukulu Alexis, Ihimbazwe Josué, Dusabe Jambo Fidela, Ndayisaba Aimable, Kayumba Steven, Mutesi Belicia, Wibabazi Janine, Mugisha Eric, Ngoboka Vianney, Batamuliza Brenda, Mumlo Frederic, Mutesi Joan, Cyusa Mupenzi Serge, Wanyirigira Jean d'Arc, Tuyisenge Fabrice, Uwizeye Alphonsine, Nibagwire Karine, Ndayisenga Pierre Fred, Uwizeye Descours, Harengerimana Freddy Dominique, Umutesi Tamar, Nsabimana Simone, Uwayisenga Vivine, Kazungu Ronald, Harerimana Gaspard, Karemera Boni, Kabanda Mugisha Robert, Gasindi Pascal, Ruzindana Patrick, Nyiramongi Josiane, Umutesi Chantal, Rutembesa Cecilia, Hodari Clement, Ntagwabira Polycarpe, Mugabe Vedaste, Mukundwa Sandrine, Uwonkunda Sandrine, Rwamakuba Jean de Dieu, Iradukunda David, Sibomana Maurice, Nsengiyumva Jean de la Croix, Semuhungu Nsengiyumva Paul, Nyirahimana Console, Mbonimpa Lambert, Tuganeyezu Berkimas, Uwineza Berine, Rwibutso Fashaho Janvier, Rubuga Eustache, Mukamunana Patrice, Serugendo Eric, Muhigira Dani, Mugiraneza Welaris, Nshimiyimana Jacques Ashrif, Shuti Samuel, Kayiranga Claver Regis, Musabire Jean Damascene, Niyigaba Jean Baptiste Medard, Bizimana Jean Damour, Kayitesi Marthe, Rukundo Jean Baptiste Regis, Mazimaka Edi, Uwamariya Angelique, Rukebanuka Adalbert, Rutsinga Jacques, Nduwayezu Pascal, Munyeshuri Bernard, Usengimana Samson, Sangwa Ernest, Ndayizigiye Edison, Mukakarisa Jean d'Arc, Umutoni wa Semunil, Ntakirutimana Patrice, Mukakarisa Josephine, Tuyizere Innocent, Mutuyimana Florentine, Murego Emmanuel, Rutareka Gaeta, Habarurema Ignace, Ukobizaba Jean Maurice, Gacenderi Christophe, Nyamurwano Ntakirutimana Claude, Barushimana Viateur, Maniragaba Deus, Kakira Joy Kabibi, Mubirigi Rwamfizi Jean Paul, Buziki Delic, Nyirangirinshuti Valerie, Mugisha Bikindi Brian, Mbabariye Amon, Nzayitala Leandre, Mukamazimaka Marie Chantal, Uwizeyimana Alice, Nkundimana Noel, Mukeshimana Fortune, Uwase Germaine, Ikimana Gad, Uwamariya Marthe, Habimana Sylvain, Rutagambwa Bertrand, Katalebe Felicier, Nzabonimana Symphorien Jean-Jacques, Twagira Maria Odette, Hategekimana Felicien, Mugwaneza Nafutal, Ingabire Diane, Tugizamahirwe Olive, Nsanzimana Faustin, Dusabe Marie Madeleine, Tuyisenge Alice, Mushimimana Clementine, Dusabe Assumpte, Ndagijimana François, Nibamuhoze Leonine, Tuyishime Fidèle, Mukabatsinda Marie Louise, Ndagijimana Jean de Dieu, Kampirwa Emerance, Sindayigara François Xavier, Yaturemye Marie Aimée, Nyiragumiriza Elizabeth, Uwimana Alphonsine, Ruganda Crespe, Nyinawomuntu Prisca, Bizimungu Tresfor, Usandase Justine, Ndayambaje Claude, Niyirora Emmanuel, Ndayishimiye Etienne, Mukanyandwi Rosette, Sibomana Elaste, Niyitegeka Madeleine, Giraneza Seth, Ufite Amahoro Marie Antoinette, Nzeyimana Pascal, Uwizeyimana Olive, Munyanziza Emmanuel, Gikundiro Jean Petit, Rukundo Gedeo, Kagimbangabo Chantal, Nyirahabimana Marie Rose, Musengamana Viateur, Ndaho William, Uwase Zita, Mujawa Maria Therese, Mushambokazi Claire, Uwisoni Laure Immaculée, Laura Aziz, Ndumviriye Zirimwe Abagabo Charles, Maniragaba Emmanuel, Mfashingabo Aimable, Niyonzima Albert, Bwanakweli John, Habimana Pascal, Rwa Murindi Michel, Mukeshimana Esperance, Kizanye Allen, Mudahiranwa Alexis, Nzabonimana Aimé Darius, Muhimakazi Leonci, Marayika Marie Chantal, Ninsima Caleb, Ingabire Anne Marie, Karanganwa Jean Bosco, Nyirishema Tade, Gaju Edith, Dusabe Angelique, Murekeyisoni Prisca, Ashimwe Theoneste, Bangayandusha Viateur, Nibizi Beatrice, Kimanuka Feleste Mubyeyi, Mukakimanuka Marie Glace, Karekezi Celeste Urujeni, Akumuntu Joseph, Karisa Jean Marie Vianney, Mushimire Olivier, Niyonsenga Emile, Shema Gakuba Charles, Nyiraneza Maricia, Rwigema Constantin, Nkundabanyanga Pierre Celestin, Izere Parfait, Mirembe Mary, Ruramira Bizimana Sebede.
Honorable Chancellor, I now have the honor to invite to request you to confer upon these graduates the postgraduate diploma in legal practice.
by the powers invested in me by the law establishing the Institute of Legal Practice and Development, read with the law determining the organization of education, being informed that you have satisfied the Institute's requirement in the program for which you enrolled, trained, and examined, I confer upon you the postgraduate diploma in legal practice of the Institute of Legal Practice and Development. Congratulations.
Please go back in your
Please
seats. Please take your seat so that you can continue.
And celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
Honorable Chancellor, with your permission, I can go ahead with the second group of the postgraduate diploma in legal practice candidates. Umutoni Kalin, Mutiganda Felix, Sule Young Joseph Wambui, Biso Francis Aimé, Sawanu Arbit Songo Mendi, Lukundo Sankara Jean de Dieu, Bisona Sydney Scott Bridge, Mbita Obama Loge Filemo, Nibizi Savio Emmanuel, Sanyang Los, Bongam Harris Tabuford, Waso Rafael Sylvain, Ananzung Bruno James, Sachuga Bochin Loline Gardel, Buchua Chuyen Thierry Martial, Tonda Lotz Thierry Laour, Koti Lolé Tangum, Njioka Serge Bertrand, Siwir Pierret Nche, Chieng Njuaka Jordan, Lechom Zelang Bernadette Lol, Bacha Ariel Vanessa, Makuet Fodr Epiphanie, Pada Jelly Aimé, Dibakwe Menzi Kamel Hilali, Kenge Krifan Babel, Ngo Nend Madeleine, Difang Luther King Ngajang, Jawe Igli Honore, Tumusime Baufte Sylvie, Juven Zekezen Julian, Lelengute Benedict, Ngolo Betty Luz Paulette, Usanase Annabelle, Ngonjong Bong Milei Cassandra, Fatoumata Jorbate, Nyango Nyobe Solange, Chikam Bion Christelle, Mucho Emi, Ngondem Jod Esther, Match Kamde Daniel Merveille, Fakou Fetch Clinton, Foaleng Mafon Jerry Flora, Kenya Signe Rosalie, Olama Daniel, Nzabonima Jean de Dieu, Nigitinyiro Wivin, Sakouf Vianney, Ndayisenga Jean-Pierre, Kalisa Vilori Alve, Muganza Karimwabo Edi, Sieze Thiermine Frank Anselme, Kamdem Kwa Moret, Kosi Mpondo Solange Christelle Calotte, Pouange Silian Ferry, Kinga Suiven Gabriel, Euminjo Diana Leslie, Tsenyumba Kaze, Eno Agnes Eyong, Disak Ngom Chris Olivier Eyaloba, Kouaya Linda Flora, May Toklen, Tangmi Ale Bliss, Josephine Kong Anthony, Mujisha Desile, Foku Makruj Fabiola, Dukunda Ne Papine, Keba Tule, Fatoumata Leit, Neil Mandunga Bandiga, Fatoumata Jobart, Nzange Nodem Nevi Kableur, Chimama Arsène, Ngufak Mefong Patricia, Chuti Makuza Noble, Bernard Hastel Fongang Fonch, Ndabereye Jean-Claude, Chate Lonang Ivan Fiona, Basiru Koli, Umukundwa Assumt, Kausu Sane, Bizimana Jedeo, Liwa Ernest, Ishimwe Areberetra Runyinya, Sala Sanyang, Mugema Iradukunda Chemusa niwe mugabo Siècle Norbert zaba nyinshi Venice Inkindi Irabaruta Isabelle niyo nkuru Olivier Bombi Clemence Umuhoza Janvier Foster Justice Opuku Afri Michaela Jean Arnola Michaela Don Frum Mabier Imuhwe Benjamin Fatumata Kamala Mogazi Dixon Wamwezi Afsan Hassan Dukle Demu Alvin Leinu Karach Daniel Umutoni Esperance Ilakoze Karine Mukeshimana Betty Adwaka Valentine Bankundiye Marie Jeanne Gahamanyi Nathanael Hashimimana Jean Marie Vianney Nkundakozera Charles Umurerwa Jeanne Mpirikanyi Gaspard Mwambusa Amani Wilson Habingabire Bahati Pierre Canisius Gatoni Marie Madeleine Havugimana Anastase Iraguha Maurice Karisa Parfait Mukamana Yvonne Mukandori Brigitte Mujyarugendo Gaspard Murasandonyi Guillaume Ndatimana Narcisse Niyo Mugabo Elias Niyongamije Hélène Kayumba Jean de Dieu Nkundayezu Bertrand Habakividimwe Théophile Oga Agbor Limenyande Faustin Ngabo Umuramamirwa Anastase Rwamuhizi Vincent Sibomana Nsengiyumvale Sikubwabo Jean Paul wa Maria Agnès Uwingabire Marie Claire Wol Malu Wol Lua Ndom Meng Stéphane George Avuluboto Evernie Christelle Ndamukonang Willis Anel Oben Ata Onkong Etienne Zama Ebon Scrostic Claude David Ndifongwe Moussa Sané Levi Fonkeng Tayo Lisongo Weben Ebenezer Suga Loja Agbor Napoleo Bawa Dibot Nja Agnes Laïssa Njonk Njike Kalele Imerda Shuo Raymond Dang Ngita George Hakben Olinga Sylvestre Moloko Pelagie Maguma Asua Elise Shalom Mbonje Etikwe Karine Ndong Gratias Zekum Anang Onana Antoine de Patou Tauji Jok Olivier Muku Bantu Max Merim Ngibasala Atangana Joan Cecissa Sim Ais Marine Nadesh Pepual Obam Aluma Tanga Chan Kaline Ngufei Troye Mireille Blandine Ateba Besara Martine Sandrine Happy Leukam Karimus Njoko Abdou Nzeuwe Noël Stella Gaye Beya Mbinda Karine Prudence Tebid Arlette Colline Armenu Amour Bacon Angel Marie Christie Merwen Jangwa Isaac Plessis Christelle Afiang Jo Mumwire Caleb Taku Njemuru Ale Marcel Njomu Nduwe Clément Zephline Ntoro Félix Misongo Ntorage Tabi Nob René Fabrice Sharaza Keza Charita Leonie Viviane Metien Tosh Zainabo Sarijo Robate Epang Fernand Manuel Neto Pierre Zo Christian Brice Lola Feudro Kemenchio Serge Marius Noah Frank Philippe Berambara Poleme Yannick 15 Zang Brice Divarier Bat Dimitri Chich Chakou Adel Noé Mohamed Alizaki Kepom Noah Christelle Binga Almer Gislaine Yacho Crispy Manuela Jen Norman Yolande Abdelaka Ngal Alfred Gisle Moses Machar Malou Viviane Koul Monon Abek Clay Martinal Guerto Yub Olivier Stephen Fortis Charles Kudju Truent Murier Akana Frien Jones Mayo José Christabel Ndogmo Kwimetsa Giles Kum Ken Euson Ason Charma Longmai Tinye Tum Abakar Menjo Ngetie Solange Fonchma Ma Edang Besson Abgaye Koang Silachma Boris Landry Noch Forcho Diane Fonu Mochugal Lucien Olympe Top Chopmo Chipsang Poet Mireille Dura 72 Dole Flamme Félix Essong Meyong Sylvain Olivier Nga Engen Françoise Bertus Nungangato Ngwe Uno Kwayep Aivana Charlene Chokom Chokosa Milian Enyenge Chaomi Barbine Blanche Atuga Gaston Rodrigue Mbasi Henry Raymond Mbambo Vanessa Labukuna Zao Awafa Guillaume Derek Ambassa Thierry Amour B. Orlando Asa Indra Telans Nzometia Benedicto Tong Botong Elizabeth Lord Mufan Njemb Ekunda Enden Jean Constant Mokonya Mbela Ngoyo Chakunda Aldrin, Ako Lafa Mbi, Eva Emile Stefan, Mala Claudia Amandine, Demanu Kemgen Obe, Tichop Eric Chan, Otdaf Andre, Joe Auguste, Ming Keman Antoine James, Yoch Kwan, Diane Lorraine, Maïla Daniel Claude, Ayuk Du, Louis Deep, Hagenimana Jean-Claude, Nyirabagenzi Domina, Ndusabandi Dieudonné, Rwamushayija Kevin, Nkurunziza Mohamed, Bugirimfura Alice.
Honorable Chancellor, I request you to confer upon these graduates the postgraduate diploma in legal practice.
By the powers invested in me by the law establishing the Institute of Legal Practice and Development, read with the law determining the organization of education, being informed that you have satisfied the Institute's requirement in the program for which you enrolled, trained, and examined, I confer upon you the postgraduate diploma in legal practice of the Institute of Legal Practice and Development. Congratulations.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart.
Honorable Chancellor, with your permission again, allow me to invite the academic registrar to read the name of 31 candidate for the postgraduate diploma in child justice.
The postgraduate diploma in child justice. Kayitesi Christine, Nemeyimana Vincent, Tuyisenge Emmanuel, Sendama Abraham, Mukantwari Alice, Niyitegeka Eric, Rutareka Gaeta, Mugwaneza Diogene, Komugisha Mol, Mukankiriho Immaculée, Kayitare Geoffrey, Ngwije Jeanne Pomsen, nyina w'Abasindi Esperance, Amaniga Mukama Jean Paul, Kagaju Izere Yvonne, Ingabire Laetitia, Muhimuzi Emmanuel, Nsengiyumva Theogene, Batamuriza Alice, Michel Kaneza, Nyirangamije Bernadette, Mukankusi Glace, Uwizeye Marie Therese, Murwanashyaka Samuel, Sumanyi Charles, Nsabimana Habun Jean Paul, Nabahire Anastase, Murebwayire Shafiga, Hategekimana Rugamba Bernard, Mukamana Monique, Ngendahayo Kabuye Jean.
Honorable Chancellor, I request you to confer upon these candidates the postgraduate diploma in child justice.
By the power invested in me by the law establishing the Institute of Legal Practice and Development, read with the law determining the organization of education, being informed that you have satisfied the institute requirement in the program for which you enrolled, trained, and examined, I confer upon you the postgraduate diploma in child justice of the Institute of Legal Practice and Development. Congratulations.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the
Thank you, Chancellor, for conferring the diplomas to our graduates. Congratulations to all of you. A round of applause to our graduates for their accomplishment. Graduates, the diplomas you have received today is a result of your hard work and dedication characterize your studies.
We now move to a special moment recognizing excellence. Honorable guest of honor, allow me to recognize and reward exceptional performances by our outstanding graduates. These individuals have demonstrated exceptional dedication and academic excellence, and we commend them for their accomplishments. To begin with, I'm going to call upon the best performing student in the DLP program. This student is going to be awarded a laptop, a crystal, and a monument. The best performing student in the DLP program is Jean d'Amour Bizimana. A round of applause for Jean d'Amour Bizimana. Please come forward. Yeah. So Jean d'Amour Bizimana, the best performing student in the DLP, as I was saying, he's going to be awarded a tablet, a crystal, and a monument. So I call upon Minister of Justice to please come forward and award Jean d'Amour Bizimana for his exceptional performance.
Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I left you.
Jean d'Amour, please remain there. Now I would like to call upon the representative of IGIHE to come here and award Jean d'Amour Bizimana a tablet. The representative of IGIHE, please come forward.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
All right, sorry for my mistake. The representative of Ilpd'S, please come forward and award our best performing student in the DLP program a tablet for his exceptional performance.
Believe that I could be happy and contented. I used to think that happiness hadn't been
So
invented.
the representative of Ilpd'S is going to award the best performing student. She's going to award him a beautiful crystal in recognition of his best performance. Make sure you take the pictures in order for us to keep the memory. She's also going to hand him a tablet for his academic excellence during the DLP program. Congratulations once again, Jean d'Amour Bizimana, for your best performance. Oh, that's not all. So Jean d'Amour is also going to be awarded a notebook and a notebook and a pen as well. It's very important for him to make sure he writes down all his ideas. So thank you very much, the representative of Interpeace. You can go back to your respective seat. Congratulations, Jean d'Amour Bizimana.
I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
The best student in child justice is Hategekimana Bernal. The best performer in child justice, Hategekimana Bernal, is going to be awarded a laptop by IGIHE. Please come forward for your award.
Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone.
Please, Uganda, remain there. They are still coming. He's going also to be awarded a crystal monument by the ELPD. The award is going to be presented to him by the Minister of Education.
But then tonight you said you couldn't live without me. You're round about me, you wanted to stay. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me.
Thank you very much, Bernard, for your academic excellence. I now call upon the first runner-up of the DLP program. So the first runner-up of the DLP program is Rutembesa Cecilia. Please come forward. As Rutembesa Cecilia is trying to come forward, I now call upon Abayo and Co-Advocates, the representative of Abayo and Co-Advocates. Please come forward and award Rutembesa Cecilia for her academic excellence.
Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart.
Congratulations, Cecilia, for your performance. A round of applause for Cecilia, please. This is not all. So the representative of Abayo and Co-Advocates would like also to reward Cecilia a tablet. Cecilia has made a very good work to make sure that she becomes the first runner-up, and we have to applaud. Please applaud for Cecilia.
Now, the next is the best performer who among the international students. He is IGIHE Ndongimo Ngwimeta. Please come forward. The best performer among the international students. I call upon the coordinator of the full-time program, Mr. Paul, to come and receive on behalf of the student. The award is a crystal monument, but also There is a professional internship provided by Legal Aid Forum. Please, the representative of Legal Aid Forum and the mayor of Nyanza district, please come forward and award our students in his absence. I now call upon the rector to award the students in absence of the mayor. Please, Mayor. Now the representative of Legal Aid Forum has awarded the professional internship. So the student is going to conduct his internship while being paid. Thank you very much, the Legal Aid Forum.
Thank you very much for all the students who have been able to be recognized and rewarded for their well-merited performances. Now, honorable guest of honor, the story for the pursuit of education would have been half told if you were not to hear from the graduate in an event such as this one. So therefore, I call upon the representative of the graduate, Karijirwa Lilian, to please come forward and deliver her speech.
Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe it?
Honorable Minister of Education, the ILPD Chancellor, representative of the Governor of the Southern Province, Honorable Minister of Justice and Attorney General, the guest of honor, Director of ILPD, honorable heads of public and private institutions here present, esteemed trainers, distinguished guests, families, friends, and my fellow graduates. All protocols are good morning. My name is Lilian Kadijidwa, a DLP graduate. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to the management of ILPD and organizing committee for giving me the opportunity to say a few words on this auspicious day. I'm extremely delighted to be present today, honored to stand before you today on behalf of my fellow graduates as we share this moment filled with excitement, gratitude, and pride. We celebrate reaching this important milestone in our journey to becoming advocates, investigators, prosecutors, and judge our country proud. Honorable ministers, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take this opportunity to express my deepest appreciation to everyone who had worked tirelessly for our success. To our rector and the incredible trainers at ILPD, thank you for guiding us through this rigorous journey. You have taught us, pushed us, and yes, sometimes terrified us. But thanks to your wisdom and patience, we are now stronger, more knowledgeable, and ready for the challenges ahead. You taught us more than just the law. You taught us how to be ethical and responsible leaders in the legal field, and we promise to carry these lessons with us wherever we go. To our families and friends, a big thank you for standing by us every step of the way. You have been our cheerleaders, our advisors, and on some days, the ones who reminded us to eat or sleep. We may wear the graduation caps today, but this achievement is as much as yours as it's ours. Without your support, we wouldn't be here, and we hope to make you proud in return. To my fellow graduates, congratulations for finally making it to the end. We came to ILPD with big dreams, and we left with even bigger responsibilities. We have been through so much together, spent long nights in study, and even longer nights wondering why we chose law in the first place. There have been some tough times, but together we developed our character and identity. And we came out of it with better skills and stronger ties with one another. Here we are at the finish line with the skills, courage, and drive to make a difference. As we move forward, let's remember that law is not just a career. It's a calling to serve others, to bring justice where it is needed, and make a positive change. Fellow graduates, know that graduation ceremony is one of the most memorable events in a student's life. As I said, this comes at the end of a long journey of academic and social learning, struggles, and combats. We should be aware that our graduation today is not our final destination. It is only a mark of the beginning of our career as legal professionals, but also the time for us to set up our goals and work for it. Last but not least, I would like to express gratitude to the leadership of our country for the support and investment in programs like ours, which reflect their commitment to quality education, the rule of law, and a fair, transparent legal system. ILPD has equipped us with essential practical skills, positioning us to serve, contribute, and help uphold these values that are pillars of Rwanda's strength. In closing, I leave you with this thought. Let's not just dream about the future, let's be the architects of it. As we go forth, may we always remember where we came from and who we are. May our paths be filled with success, fulfillment, and endless possibilities. Thank you all for celebrating this day with us, and enjoy the rest of our ceremony. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the representative of graduates. Your voice is a testament of transformative power of education. Put your hands together and we welcome our guest of honor to give his remark.
Honorable Chancellor and Minister of Education, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Rwanda, the Rector of the ILPD, colleague leaders in the justice sector, distinguished guests, ILPD staff, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure for me to partake in this 13th splendid graduation of men and women who successfully fulfilled all the requirements to be awarded postgraduate diploma in legal practice and the first ever postgraduate diploma in child justice. Allow me to congratulate each and every one of you, the graduates, on this important achievement, and thank you for having accepted to embark on this journey of continuous learning. I hope you will use the knowledge and the skills you acquired to improve the societal conditions you are called to serve and personal capabilities aiming to deliver quality and impactful services. I just heard from the student representative that you've reached the finish line, but like we like doing in our profession, let me humbly differ with her and say that you've begun, this is the starting point of a long and fulfilling profession. So allow me to differ with you, but in a humble manner as we do in our profession. Dear graduates, it is the joy of any educator and trainer to see that the graduates who have thoroughly absorbed their teachings and applied them in practice do so going forward. However, the greatest joy for any educator or trainer is knowing that their students, or graduates for this case, have learned to think independently, to intelligently question and challenge existing frameworks, and to pursue their interests with passion. We hope that beyond the comprehensive training you've received, you have also discovered your passions and interests in legal practice, and that you are prepared to take the next steps as you enter the legal field. Dear graduates, one of the most important skills you should persistently, consistently, and continually pursue is the art of asking powerful questions in whatever you undertake. The importance of this skill of asking powerful questions is highlighted by one of the greatest geniuses to ever exist, and he's not a lawyer, unfortunately, he's a scientist, Albert Einstein, who famously said, and I quote what he said that if he had 1 hour to solve a problem and his life depended on the solution, he would spend the first 55 minutes determining the proper question to ask, and for once, after he has asked the proper question, he could solve the problem in less than 5 minutes. So we do hope that this is one of the skills that you have acquired, of constantly asking proper questions, because when you ask proper questions, it is much easier for you to solve the problem at hand. It is also our hope that the legal training you received has brought you to a place where you will continue to develop the skill of asking these proper questions and finding solutions to legal challenges. Dear graduates, graduating from the legal training, you all know that this is a significant milestone. We all do remember when we are graduating, and it's always a significant milestone. But there are certain pieces of advice that I would want to share with you, which will help you navigate the transition and start your legal career on the right foot. And the first advice is embracing continuous learning. This is not the final part of your learning. As I said, it's one of the beginnings, and you are called upon to embrace learning in a continuous manner. You should always stay informed, because the legal field is constantly evolving. So you should keep up with new laws, regulations, as well as legal precedents. You may also consider to specialize in particular areas of law that interest you, and where you can develop deep expertise. So this requires you to embrace continuous learning. The other skill that I call you to adopt is one of building practical skills. And this you can only achieve it through serious internships for the younger members of the profession, as well as clerkships. This will help you gain hands-on experience through these trainings. Practical experience is invaluable and helps bridge the gap between theory and practice. In building your practical skills, I also do advise you to develop networks. Networking is key in this field of ours. Try and build a professional network by attending legal conferences, joining professional associations, and connecting with different mentors that are out there. The other skill that I call upon you to embrace is that of developing soft skills. And one of the soft skills is communication. I do call upon you to hone your ability to communicate clearly and effectively, both in writing and verbally, because this gives confidence to anyone you are engaging in or anyone you are talking to. So the first impression that you give to someone is the way you communicate to that particular person you are dealing with. So it is important to always in a continuous manner, hone your skills in communication. Another important skill that you should adopt is that of negotiations. You are called upon to develop strong negotiation skills in order to advocate for your clients, for those who choose to be advocates in an effective manner. But in order for you to be able to negotiate in an effective manner, another soft skill that you should embrace is that of emotional intelligence, where you are called upon to understand and manage your emotions, as well as empathy of your client's situations for anyone who has to deal with human beings. The other skill, and I had the representative talk about it, is staying ethical. And in order to stay ethical, you have to be men and women of integrity. You are always asked to maintain the highest form of ethical standards. And you know, in legal training, we call it beyond Caesar's wife. I'm sure for all of you who did law, you understand what it means. Having integrity beyond Caesar's wife. Your reputation as a trustworthy and ethical lawyer is one of the most valuable assets that you can have, because once you lose it, then you might as well exit the profession, because our profession is founded on the principles of trust. But in order also to continue being ethical, you're called upon to embrace professionalism. Demonstrate professionalism in all your interactions, whether with clients, colleagues, because you have to treat each other in a honorable and respectful manner, as well as opposing counsel for those of you who practice before the court. And that's why you hear us referring to each other as learned friend when we're interacting. It's part of this professionalism and respecting your colleagues. Another important skill is to adapt to technology. And I do know that in our profession is a very conservative one, and it takes us time to adapt to new changes, including technology. But unfortunately, technology is here, and we need to adapt to the technologies that we have. As humanity, we are already in what is commonly known as the fourth industrial revolution, which is characterized by fusion of technologies such as artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, sometimes the use of robots and big data. And in order for us as people in this legal profession to seek to argue that the legal profession can continue to function and develop unaffected by these changes and without response to the pressures of the fourth industrial revolution, will be to do what is referred to as consigning ourselves to irrelevance. So we may be irrelevant despite having gone through this training if we don't adapt the technologies that are there. It is very reckless to deny the fact of the technological changes, and there can be no denying that they will influence the way we practice law going forth. This fourth revolution will see a bit of some shift in the marketplace for legal practice. And for those of you who will not adapt to these technologies, then you may be irrelevant in the years to come. And you have to adapt to them in order to survive the forces. So what I call upon you is to be tech savvy and become proficient with legal research tools, case management softwares that are out there, and emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence that we are beginning to see being developed in the legal field. So you have to stay open to new technologies that can enhance your practice, such as e-discovery tools, automated document drafting, and so many other technologies that are out there. Another important skill is that of work-life balance. As you work, also remember to take good care of yourselves. Legal practice can be demanding. Please prioritize your mental and physical health in order to avoid burnout. You also need to develop a balance in life in order to strive to maintain a healthy work balance. This will help you, it will help sustain you in your long-term career satisfaction. Then there is the skill of seeking mentorship. Guidance is extremely key in our practice. I cannot tell you how many times as a Minister of Justice I've tried to go and look upon those who I respect in order to mentor me, and yet I consider myself to have considerable experience in the area, but I still seek mentorship. So I also do expect that you'll also continue seeking mentorship whenever you are out there, because mentorship gives you guidance. Finding mentors who can offer advice, support, and insight based on their experience is extremely key. And when you seek this mentorship, also please be open to feedback. And that feedback sometimes may hurt you in the short term, but will build you in the long term. So be open to constructive feedback in order to continue improving your skills and knowledge. And finally, as a part of your skills, but also contributing to the community, I call upon all of you to engage with the community. And this requires you to, sometimes in a whole year, put aside a few hours for pro bono work. Consider engaging in pro bono work, which means giving your services for free without any fee for a few hours in a year, in order to give back to the community. But also this helps you gain diverse legal experience. Explore opportunities in public service or non-profit organizations in order to make a positive impact. Dear graduates and ladies and gentlemen, among the ambitious goals that the government of Rwanda has set and is still pursuing include the promotion of the rule of law and provision of excellent justice-related services. However, these ambitious goals can only be achieved with a skilled workforce. It is in this regard that the government of Rwanda has invested significantly in capacity development, including establishment of ILPD, to lead the mission of developing law practice. As a result of these investments, this goal is progressively achieved, as indicated by the Rwanda Governance Scoreboard, the 11th edition, which has just been released November 2024, where the pillar of the rule of law scored 88.51%, while in the Citizen Report Card 2024 indicated that Rwandans were satisfied with the justice-related services at the score of 81.6. So you can still see that we still have some way to go. In the most recent report by Mo Ibrahim Foundation, one of the most trustworthy surveys in the world, Rwanda was ranked as the third most trustworthy legal system in Africa after Cape Verde and Sao Tome and Principe. In the World Justice Rule of Law Index developed by the World Justice Project, Rwanda was ranked the first in Africa and 41st globally in the principle of adherence to the rule of law. Despite all these efforts that are already mobilized, there is still room for improvement, and it is our expectation that you graduates today will contribute to this raise in the justice sector by applying the skills gained from the programs you have just concluded. I take this opportunity to express our gratitude to the ILPD leadership for your tireless effort in the promotion of the law practice by investing in capacity development and research. It is non-equivocal that this effort has been spurred by quality service and in the justice delivery. The government of Rwanda also recognizes the contribution of all the stakeholders today here towards the capacity development of all actors in the law practice, and more especially in supporting ILPD towards attainment of its mission. And just to single out some of the stakeholders, let me specifically mention UNICEF, which contributed to the first ever diploma in child justice diploma that we awarded the first cohort today. So thank you very much, UNICEF, and so many of other stakeholders here. Enhancement of the rule of law to promote accountability, governance, and culture of peace for poverty reduction is still a core pillar of NST2, the National Strategy for Transformation version 2. And all of us actors in the law practice are called upon to contribute to the achievement of this target. I therefore commend the work of ILPD staff and actors who have contributed to the capacity building of today's graduates. Permit me to reiterate that the government's commitment to continue working with ILPD leadership to gradually overcome academic challenges and ensure the Institute's goal of continuing to deliver to its mandate is granted. Honorable Chancellor and Minister of Education, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, dear graduates, let us note that the future is generally not what it used to be. It was much more easier for us when we joined the workforce, but it's not what it used to be. I talked about the challenges that we are facing with technology out there and so many other challenges. So there are many challenges, but out of these challenges, there are also opportunities. So I do believe that your generation of graduates, with all your energy, the questioning that we talked about, new perspectives, and potential for innovation is well placed to meet these challenges that we have in today's era. The ongoing efforts of the ILPD to shape and improve legal education are impressive. It is a great endeavor that you all undertake, and I wish to congratulate you on that. Let me once again congratulate all of you today for this journey that you undertook. But on a very selfish point of view, let me congratulate the best performing student, who is a senior state attorney in the Ministry of Justice. So this is a bragging right that I have today. And that is Jean Damour Bizimana. Let me conclude my remarks by wishing you all a very pleasant day, a joyful day in this beautiful Nyanza, and particularly I wish all of you success in your professional life ahead. Thank you very much, and I wish you a good day.
Thank you very much, our guest of honor, for the words of encouragement and wisdom. Allow me to call upon the culture troupe again to come for further performance.
Uruyange rwarahize rukorana amakuza rwa mukino zino bukombagena imbere y'ingabo yagiye ngakarwana ngo bamuratira ingabo y'urutaratiyo ngabo ndayituritse bamuratira ingabo y'ibyuma ati waramukanye Imana wa mugabo we sehe nyamihibwa kukamayinda niko rwemera kurinda nyiracumu ribujije urugamba gukira akaba umugabo watwaraga ingabo ku ijanja ijoro ryakwaga gucya karikanga imirindi y'abagabo sehe nyamihirwa nuko mirindi y'abagabo
arwatanga barwagubita rwama rwabahindura igitabo cyongera sinetero zimpigiwe yatambuka n'acongera mu nkuba
hari sama ntibakagera ry'amanogo sakuzana isangana gahindura kamibamba wani utaganira kuri inkotanyi rugina barimba n'isamba ntibakagera ry'amanogo sakuzana isangana
tambuka neza abahungu beza yewe more we more mororo imfizi yanjye rwivugira mu gituza gituma nyikunda yananiye abagamba
Rwanda no komana we barwagiriza bicyanga icyo kababaririmbe uzazure mu Rwanda rw'abanyarwanda nukore mana we rw'uruge rw'abahungu ruroge rw'abakobwa uzazure mu Rwanda rw'abanyarwanda nukore komeza imigo Rwanda yacu uhamye berendero bekerenga uringande amije nambwe twese abana bawe turaguko nguraberewe cyane utatsije emanishejo shendagera gitore komeze ubwiza bwawe bukogera rwema rwahuruje amahanga komeze yego Rwanda we yego Rwanda co aberendero bekerenga uringande ameze namwe kesa ati nubwo watebye Rwanda bawe bakaguha n'ubuhagaze gitore kome urenga biganje urenze ubuemerende bitoga y'ubutoya kome yego Rwanda we yego Rwanda co omyeberendero bekerenga uringanje ameze namwe twese abana bawe turagoko no komeza imigo Rwanda yacu uhamyeberendero bekerenga uringanje amije namwe twese abana bawe turaguko ngo nubwo watebye Rwanda bawe bakaguha n'ubuhagaze gitore kome urenga biganje urenze ubuemerende ubutoga y'ubutoya kome yego Rwanda we yego Rwanda bekerenga uringane ameze namwe twese abana bawe turagukunda nuko rusakana amakozi ngabaze nuko bahungu beza nuko buga bampaye nuko rusakana amakozi ngabaze beza nuko buga bampaye
Another round of applause. We are now approaching the end of our event. We lastly invite the Chancellor of the Institute of Legal Practice and Development, to dissolve the congregation.
By the power vested in me by the law establishing the Institute of Legal Practice and Development, read with the law determining the organization of education, I hereby dissolve the 13th congregation of the Institute of Legal Practice and Development. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chancellor, for dissolving this congregation. We are now going to get ahead and go to where we are going to take a group photo, and it is going to be done in the following way. So we are going to be led by the brass band, which is going to lead us to where we are going to get the group photo. The brass band is going to be followed by the academic procession made of our trainers. Then after, they are going to be followed by our distinguished guests. And then after, students will also follow the team to go to where you are going to take a group photo. So before we end, I have a short announcement. There's somebody here who has lost a phone. He can go to the reception and they'll hand it over to him. And I would also like to inform the students that after you take the group photo, you're supposed to go to the office of the registrar to get your diplomas. All being said, thank you very much, everyone.
zibafashe iriho
bose badufotoye ari he
Bernard